Yes, friends, in this video we will discuss here law of parallelogram of vector addition. Law of parallelogram of vector addition. This is simple thing to tell, but I don't know why people make it difficult. And many will write here law of parallelogram of forces, not forces. It is simply law of vector addition of parallelogram. Law of parallelogram of vector addition. You have learned how to add vectors based on the same thing. Now suppose here this is a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram and here vector R1. This is vector R1 and R2. O, A, B and C. So what does this say? So first of all I must write what is the statement of this law. You please are requested to learn the statements of theorem and some laws. People don't try to learn the law as such. So what does it say? According to this law, if any two vectors are represented by two adjacent sides. Adjacent means vertex common. Adjacent word is very commonly used. Something is common to the two, they are called adjacent. Two or three, which भी होता है. But something is common to them. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. Then their vector sum is represented by diagonal of parallelogram. Passing through common vertex. This is the law. This is simple statement. This is parallelogram. Here R1, R2 vector which are written by side OA and OC of parallelogram. Theta is the angle between their direction. This is theta here. Not visible diagonal. Theta is the angle in direction. So their vector sum is represented by vector R, which is diagonal of parallelogram, which is passing through, not this one, not this diagonal, only this, which is passing through the vertex which is common to both the sides. This simple statement, some people write here, their if any two vectors are represented by two at the side of parallelogram, then their resultant is resultant. Which is resultant? Actually, we perform many operations like division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So it is regarding only addition. So we must write here their vector sum. We are adding. You know what is parallelogram? Is a quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel. ये भी याद नहीं होता बच्चों के. What is parallelogram? A quadrilateral whose opposite sides are equal and parallel, and two vectors are said to be equal if they have same magnitude, same direction. AB parallel to OC and equal in magnitude, so AB also can be used to represent R2, and therefore from vector addition R1 plus R2 is equal to R. So simply it is vector sum. We should write here, according to this law, if any two vectors are represented by two different sides of parallelogram, then their vector sum is represented by diagonal passing through common vertex. Don't write here their resultant. Resultant means what operation has been done. Simply लिखा है heading law of parallelogram vector addition. So it will help you in learning physics for later. Now, what is the relation between these vectors in magnitude? So here in figure, vector R1 R2 are represented by two different sides of parallelogram OABC, and the resultant vector R, the angle between this theta. Now to establish the relation between R1, R2 and R, magnitude of their vector, their magnitude of these vectors, we produce OA and draw perpendicular from B, which meet in D. This angle is also theta y. This is parallel to this is transversal, corresponding are equal. This is alpha angle. What is alpha angle? Angle made by result vector sum of 2 with R1. You can take from this side also, but it is easier here to write alpha is the angle between the vector sum R and R1. Now how to establish relation between their magnitudes? Now from figure, what we have done here, we have drawn perpendicular from point B to side OA, which meets OA in D when produced. I think it is sufficient to speak like that. You can make a note in figure. Vector R1 and R2 are represented by side OA and OC of parallelogram OABC. The diagonal of this parallelogram OB is equal to vector R equal to R1 plus R. This is vector sum. But here in this figure, magnitude of R is not equal to magnitude of R1 and R. Then how these are related? For that purpose, I have drawn perpendicular from B on OA, which meets OA in D when produced. Now in figure, applying Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem in right triangle ODB OB square is equal to OD square plus BD square. This is the right triangle here. Very simple. Please learn Pythagoras theorem. Actually, statement of Pythagoras theorem is not really learned by student. In right triangle, the area of square on R2 is equal to sum of the areas of square on the two sides. This is the exact statement. I will come later. Here OD is equal to OA plus AD. So you can write here OA plus AD. AD whole square plus BD square. Now A plus B whole square, this OB square equal to OA square plus 2OA into AD plus AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square. AD square plus BD square is equal to AB square. Again it is right triangle. This is also a right triangle here. ADP is a right triangle. This is hypotenuse. These are the two sides. So AD plus BD square is this. So OB square is equal to OA square plus AB square. I write it first. Plus 2OA into AD. Now important thing come here in action. OB is represent magnitude of vector R. OA represent magnitude of vector R1. OA length. I told you length of line represent magnitude, arrow gives direction. So OA का length that represent magnitude R1. Then OAB represent magnitude of vector R2. Thing here AD. Here AD has been obtained by producing OB, and from here AD, from figure AD is equal to R2 cos theta. Base upon hypotenuse. Base upon hypotenuse is equal to cos theta. So AD is equal to R2 cos theta. Putting these value here, we get R square equal to R1 square plus R2 square plus twice R1 R2 cos theta. In class 10 there is a theorem in obtuse angle triangle, the square of side opposite to obtuse angle is equal to sum of the square of the two sides plus twice the area of rectangle formed by one side and projection of the other. The same thing. This R2 represent projection. AD represent projection of R2 on AD. So this is the resultant vector R. And similarly you can write here R equal to under root R1 square plus R2 square plus 2 R1 R2 cos theta. Now how to find out this angle made by vector R with R1? Means we need to find the direction of resultant. So that from figure tan alpha is equal to BD upon OD. BD upon OD. Here BD upon AB. Right angle again trigonometry. You will find use of trigonometry is everywhere. So BD upon AD sin theta. BD upon AD sin theta. And hence BD equal to BD upon AD. BD upon AD. So BD equal to AB sin theta. AB sin theta means R2 sin theta. So we can write here R2 sin theta upon OA plus AD means R1 plus R2 cos theta. So that way theta alpha can be obtained. Tan alpha is equal to R2 sin theta upon R1 plus R2 cos theta. This law of parallelogram is very important to understand physics, just like it is important to learn tables in arithmetic. So the same way it is very important. I will discuss this law, this result, r square equal to r1 square plus r2 square in next video. Thank you.